Hello YouTube, and hello to everybody who is watching this video. A new video from Carda Plays Simulators. And today I am going to drive on the West Coast Main Line North road. And a class 303, which is a golden oldie, on the Glasgow Argyle line. And the Glasgow Argyle line is basically a stopping service around Glasgow. I compare it a bit to two subways. The stations are all close to each other. And it's my first self-made scenario for train simulator. I chose for my first scenario the class 303. I really want to drive the Argyle line in the West Coast Main Line North. And so yeah, it was lots of work to try to figure out how train simulator build works to create your own sceneries and or scenarios. I watched some good YouTube videos with tutorials, and yeah, so I had to figure out how to place trains, how to put drivers in them, make them AI trains, how to make timetables for AI trains and for my own train, of course. And I must say I'm enjoying building scenarios. It's my first one, and yeah, I chose for the Argyle line. And once I uploaded this video, I'm gonna upload the route as well, of course, to the Steam Workshop. So I hope other people can and will enjoy this route as well. But we'll have to see about that. So let's start and go from Glasgow Central to Larkhall. It's a 44-minute drive. Hello driver, do not hurry. You still have 2 minutes to read this and set up your train. Today you will drive class 303 on the Argyle line from Glasgow Central to Larkhall. After reading this, press F1 to read an important instruction in the briefing. We will do that later. Let's first set up our train. Alright, let's go to the front and switch on the headlights. Larkhall. That's why I give 2 minutes time. It's plenty of time to set up everything on your own pace. Backside Larkhall is okay. Now go to forward and open the doors.
This is Glasgow Central, low level. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
And there's our first AI train on his way to Delmuir, something like that. We can take a quick look. Delmuir. That's the other direction. Alright, okay, let's go back to this view.
We like to remind you that smoking is not allowed in the train or on the platforms.
And almost ready to go.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Yeah, the announcer is not part of the scenario. It's a shame we cannot script audio files. But it's another script I'm running in the background using voice tech. It can play audio files when pressing a key. So I recorded some announcements and made them work in voice tech. I must say it gives a little bit more enjoyment in the ride. But let's concentrate on the game now, because otherwise I'm sure to make mistakes.
Next stop, Argyle Street.
Especially when I'm rambling and my mind goes off, I tend to make lots of mistakes. But I'm glad this game, in this route we have an AWS system working to keep me concentrated when it needs to be. Let's try to make it to the end of the platform. And this is a good place to stop.
This is Argyle Street. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
So our first stop, and we made it in time, 8 seconds early. And on my system this clock isn't synchronized with the real-time clock. The real-time clock is here. Time of arrival and the planned and actual time of arrival.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Okay. Let's go. Next stop, Bridgeton. Yeah, it's really enjoyable driving the Class 303. It's a little bit weird driving with the throttle, but once you get used to it, you'll get used to it. Alright, green light.
Next stop, Bridgeton.
Let's try to make it in time here as well. This is a tricky platform because you can't see past this curve, and the platform is right behind that corner over there, or the curve over there. This and the next one, Dalmarnock, has that problem, has that as well. And there's a 303 on this way to something with an M. Also, hard name. And yes, we're making it in time. Let's stop here. With an MA. Milngavie. That was his destination.
This is Bridgeton. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
Most of the stops are 35 seconds. Plus the time you were early.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
There we go. Dalmarnock. Also, this platform is just behind that curve. So I missed this platform already a couple of times.
Next stop, Dalmarnock.
Dalmarnock. Right, that's how you pronounce it. No, I'm not going no faster. It's a short platform as well. Very tricky. Yep, that's enough.
This is Dalmarnock. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall. We like to remind you that smoking is not allowed in the train or on the platforms.
Only in the driver's cabin, so that's lucky for me.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Okay, I'm ready to go. A little bit uphillish. So we come above the ground. Let's give a little bit more power. Not a green light.
Next stop, Rutherglen.
Rutherglen. It's a bit too slow. Let's go to 25-ish. Yellow light. But that's a later concern. It's a good place. Let's stop here.
This is Rutherglen. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
Here we are going to cross the West Coast Main Line for the first time. And that's giving the yellow light. We have to cross so many tracks. It only gives us permission to go to the next block.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
So let's mind the speed restrictions we get here. First one is 25. The next one is 20. So I'm gonna roll out. Brake a bit. This'll do. So we have to cross this main line, basically to the right. That's where we need to go to get to Larkhall. Well, a bit speeding. The other yellow light, because we are really going to cross soon now. Can accelerate to 40. And this is the junction. We have to, yes, we're going on the right track. And we may accelerate 75, 80 even, but we won't make that. There's the next series of yellow lights indicating that there's another crossing coming up.
Next stop, Cambuslang.
Okay, let's brake a bit. 35-ish, that's okay. "12 seconds early, 11 seconds early." Another platform just behind the curve. And another 303 on the Argyle line. Let's see where it's going to. Also to Dalmuir. And let's stop here. And see if we made it in time. Yep.
This is Cambuslang. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
8 seconds early. Like I said, this clock is off. And this clock is the correct clock. So we had to be here in 16:38 and we got here at 16:30. This clock being off has something to do with...
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Having VSync on. At least that's what most people suspect. And I'm also always playing with VSync on. So that's probably the problem why the clock is off. But I have an Android next to me which is showing the correct clock. At least the time which is in here now in this scenario. One yellow flashing, that means 3 blocks ahead. There could be danger. yellow, and we are going to cross the line here. It's another junction to the right, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Next stop, Newton.
And again we are in the green zone. Almost to Newton. So basically this was the second time crossing the West Coast Main Line. Yep, good spot.
This is Newton. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall. We like to remind you that smoking is not allowed in the train or on the platforms.
And I made this stop a little longer, so people would have a little bit more time getting here with all the yellow lights. Glasgow Central. Onwards to Blantyre. So this is where we go in this direction. Let's roll out to the speed limit marker of 60. There we go. Let's go a little bit uphill here. Really gotta push here to maintain 60. Green lights. And let's slowly roll out.
Next stop, Blantyre.
More green lights. Let's start braking to 35. Yep.
This is Blantyre. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
Let's take a look outside. The platforms and stations in this scenario, on this route, are very well done. It's really made by someone who knows how to pay attention to details. Blantyre. Parked cars. So yeah, really loving this West Coast Main Line North. And the next stop is buying the...
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
West Coast Main Line North over shop. But I'm not gonna pay 30 euros for a route, so I hope this Halloween sale will reduce the price on lots of routes and locomotives and be saving some money. For another sale on Train Simulator stuff. So I hope Train Simulator takes part in the Halloween sale. Next stop is Hamilton West. Another green light, awesome.
Next stop, Hamilton West.
So let's use the same tactic, reduce to 35-ish. Another platform behind the curve. Oh, there it is, I can see it now. That's much better. Reduce to 25. This town looks marvelous. With the church over there, it's really, this is really well done. Very well built.
This is Hamilton West. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
Sometimes the church bells are ringing, but not today. So maybe another time. But yeah, this looks really amazing. Really amazing.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Let's continue onward. Hamilton Central, maybe there's the church which bells are ringing. Because I really like that part. It's the small details. It's already looking amazing, but yeah, small details that make something really amazing sometimes. Let's not go too fast now. Let's reduce. .30 is good. There could be danger behind the next signal, but it's after the platform, so nothing to worry about at this moment.
Next stop, Hamilton Central.
No, not sure what happened to the church bells. Maybe it's random. There's the warning again. Stop here.
This is Hamilton Central. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
And I still have to train myself what these letters mean. I've seen an M. I've seen now an L. I think I can understand what 1 and 2 means. Mostly it's the platform where you are going to, or 6. Then when it's in front of a station, of course.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Just enough time to roll a cigarette. And we really gotta go now. 30 miles max as speed. Let's get rid of that mouse pointer. It's probably because we are changing track. Yep. And it's a one track, no dual track, just one single track. So maybe an L means one line. Next. That could make sense. Oh, a little downhill, so we have to brake and compensate for the acceleration. Let's slowly get to the 40 miles an hour marker. That's a little bit better than 30. And now the best part of Train Simulator. We have to blow the whistle here. And with the ambient sound when driving in a tunnel, it's really awesome. Let's try and keep it at 35. And we're back in the green zone. Yep. Okay. This direction. Thanks for waiting.
Next stop, Châtellerault.
Another curve blocking our view. Oh, it's on the right hand side. Just one platform. Must be a small town. We can still spare a few seconds to park a bit further, or to stop a bit further over here and open the doors.
This is Châtellerault. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
Let's check how many stops to go. 2. Meryton and Larkhall. So we're almost at the end now. And yeah, I like driving stopping services, so I think I'm going to continue on the Argyle line and make a route from Lanark to Glasgow, for example.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Alright. 1 lane track, green light, so the track is ours. Yellow light. Nothing to worry about now. Still in a safe block. Long distance block. slowly roll out again.
Next stop, Meryton.
With another curve. How do you know? Okay, let's slow down to 25-ish. Maybe 30. Yeah. There it is. Yep, let's stop here.
This is Meryton. This train will continue on the Argyle line to Larkhall.
Let's take a look outside. Very well on the platform. Meryton, visit Scotland. I hope to one day. Well, virtually I'm doing just that. At least.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Last stop, guys and girls. Larkhall. Platform 2. Speed restriction 20.
Next stop, Larkhall. End of the line. Don't forget your personal belongings. Thank you for travelling the Argyle line.
And of course the yellow light, because it's really the end of the line. Let's reduce to 20 on time. There we go. Oh. Yep, I made it on time. And let's keep 20. Last stop. Let's try not to bump into that blockage over there. This will do nice. This is a good spot.
This is Larkhall. End of the line. Please do not enter this train.
And that's it, guys. That's the route from Glasgow Central to Larkhall. I hope you enjoyed to ride with me, and yeah, I'm planning to make more scenarios for this Argyle line in the future. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you like, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye from Kaida.